Hi, I'm Wing, founder of Cityluxe. Welcome today. So what we do here, of course, in Cityluxe is something what we call our ink swatches. Okay, so what we've done is to put some effort to put in all the different ink colors you can see here. So there are many brands out there with different colors. So the whole point of using fountain pen is, other than enjoying the analog experience, is to be able to write with different colors. Why would you want to write with just black and blue black, right? So the whole point is there's so many colors available, and this is what the joy of being a fountain pen user. You can choose on different brands, and we've already put them out into swatches so that you can come to our showroom and actually see for yourself the actual effect of different colors. Why? Because some of these colors, they come in what we call sheens. So there might be a mixture of different colors. There might be a purple with shade of blue, or blue with a shade of green, so on and so forth, right? And the different inks have different characteristics. Some we call them drier ink, some wetter ink. So whether it dries more quickly on paper, or wet ink, which will take longer time. So we have inks from different countries as well, from USA, from Germany, from Japan. This in particular is what the series we call Kyoto Inks. Yeah, so you can see some of them, the colors are so beautiful. They have this watercolor effect to it, and which is what we want to give, and the experience you want to write into your own journal as well. It adds certain color and life to your journal, and it also reflects the mood that you're writing with on a particular day. Yeah, so whether you want to bring up your own mood or you're trying to reflect a certain mood that you have when you're writing on that day, you can use a different ink. So this is Three Oysters from Korea. You can see some are very vibrant, some are darker. So this is from Twisby, their own inks as well. And recently we started, we are the exclusive retailer in Singapore. This is for Vinta ink from Philippines. Yeah, you can see these are some crazy colors. Do come down and see for yourself, or go to our website. You can see we have done our swatches. You can see this looks like even like a coffee stain, where the edges are a bit darker as well. Yeah, so some of them come with shimmer, which means there's some glitter as well. Some are just sheen ink, so they're just different shades of ink, and some are solid colors. And these are very famous Pilot Euro Shuzuku inks. Yeah, then Faber-Castells as well. And what we've also done is also to put the swatches in groups of colors. So for example, other than the colorful inks that you might have on a fun day or on your journal, you say, I need something for work. I cannot write pink color for my office. So, but I want to choose a nice black. So what we've done is we have grouped them together. You can see all the blacks. So if you look closely, you can see that there are different shades of black. So many of you have watched or heard of 50 Shades of Grey. This is really what it means to have that. So some are very deep blacks, some are blacks with a certain amount of blue inside. Alright, and some of them have a certain bit of green. This is called black moss. If you think of the name and then you see, oh, there's a very slight tinge of green on the inside, then you understand why it's called black moss in the first place. And some of these things, they are made for different purposes. So many users of our customers will come by and say, but I need it to be permanent. I need it to be waterproof. Then we have different brands that specialize in waterproof inks, or what we call documental inks. So documental inks tend to be archival. Your water, your splash proof, it wouldn't smudge. And your archival inks are meant to last 1,000 years. So for signing contracts and so on and so forth, they will have specific needs that at least we can recommend to you. Oh, this is the type of ink you are looking for. Alright. So if you look at blues as well, look at the amazing amount of blues that we have. Yeah. And there are always new and more inks being introduced in the market from different places. So just see the shades. So you want the deep blue, a light blue, all the way to a turquoise, and these are shading or sheening blues with different colors mixed on them, has a certain purple sheen to it. So that adds to the fun of the whole writing experience, and that's why we encourage everybody also to come by our showroom as well. Even though we are a full online store, you can come down to our showroom to take a look before you decide to make that purchase. Yeah, so even for some, you see some of these inks are so light. Yeah, the customer actually asks us, why do they create such light color inks? It's quite funny. Yeah, but everything serves a certain purpose, right? So it's up to your mood and your style, what you want to do. So you can see even greens as well, oranges available. It's just so amazing, right? Just the greens. So you go down to browns. So our staff here has put in quite a bit of effort, yeah, to put it all together so that it makes it easier for you as a first time exposure to inks or looking at new colors or new brands to come and try out and test out different colors. So after that, you've selected all this, you would also want to be looking at the paper, because using fountain pen is different from your ballpoint pen, because once you appreciate ink, because it's a liquid based kind of writing experience, you want to make sure that the paper that you use is fountain pen friendly. What does fountain pen friendly mean? Because if you are using poor quality paper, it will seep through, right? It will go right across to the other side, or what we call bleed through, right? And also if the fibers of the paper doesn't work so well, there will be feathering as well. So all that will end up, when you write, the writing doesn't look nice at all, the letters look terrible, kind of thing. So you want the paper to be able to hold the water well and to be able to really show off the colors as well. So that's why we only sell papers over here which are fountain pen friendly. So there are quite a few brands to look at. So Leuchtturm is one of the brands. This is a German brand, Leuchtturm. So they come in many different colors. It's a hardcover notebook, so you can actually customize it as well. So they're also very famous because they are the ones who popularized bullet journaling. So the inventor of bullet journaling, Ryder Carroll, likes the Leuchtturm so much, he collaborated with them and created the bullet journal specifically with them. Alright, so you can see over here, those of you who are still not familiar, have not seen before, I don't know whether it's clear for you to see, these are tiny dots, as opposed to a pure blank or lines which are ruled. So after you use this, it will definitely change your writing experience. It has for me for sure, because suddenly now when I look at a notebook with lines, I feel a bit claustrophobic, because your writing is restricted to the lines, whether is it 5 mm or 6 mm apart, you're restricted to that. And you can't really draw on that because the lines will be obstructing everything. But with tiny dots over here, these dots are 5 mm apart, it's obvious enough for you to guide you if you want to need to write in a straight line. But yet, if you are doing a drawing, it's small enough that it disappears into the background so that only what you write can be seen. Okay, so this is the daughter, and the Leuchtturm comes with two separate markers as well, so that you can mark out, and it comes in different colors so that you know which page you are at. So something else that, and I should talk about it. This is around $37, starts at $37 for the A5 size. Then we have this from MD paper, which is by Midori from Japan. So this is excellent paper, very nice writing experience. So this one is very special. This one is what they call frames. Alright, so it's a blank, but yet there's a frame around it so that you can write a title of that page, and you can see you put two tiny dots here, you can write down your dates as well. Okay, so this is also fountain pen friendly. Then this is very good price. It's between $14 to $16. Alright, and quite a lot of pages to write with. And you can see this is really Japanese style. This is really minimalist, zen. There's no real cover. The binding itself is just what is used to glue it together. So you can use it to put quite a bit of colors. Okay, even holds brush pen colors well. So you can see that. And what a lot of people like over here, our customers love, is the traveler's notebook. Yeah. So why is it called traveler's notebook? Really, this was designed for travelers who are carrying around notebooks and it didn't suit them, because every time you bring them, you might, if it's too big, it doesn't fit inside the bag nicely. You want something handy, you want something that put in your air ticket easily. So this one is meant to be flexible. It's a genuine leather cover. Alright, this will last you a lifetime. Alright, so the longer you use it, the more it ages nicely. You can see all the scratches and all your war stories of traveling can forever be remembered with your traveler's journal. So then inside is flexible. So traveler's notebook is special because you can see you can fit whatever different refills inside there and put in the different refills available. So you can add in a notebook with lines, one that is blank for you to draw and paste, and then pockets inside as well. So there are many things that you can fix and mix and match. You can even fit in a pen holder here as well and keep it with you. So this starts at like $59.90 for this price, for this size. Okay, and there's a passport size as well, so they can really store in your passport and travel with it. Alright, so this is the simple and basic introduction to some of the fountain pens and papers available here. So if you are really new to journaling, I will encourage you guys to come down to our showroom. You can go on our website, cityluxe.sg, go and browse, go and see anything interesting. Then if you're not too sure whether you want to make the decision, come down, can try it out. We'll be more than happy to introduce to you. So you can come and take a look around us and enjoy it, and sit down here and we can explain everything to you wherever you're starting off, whether you are already a very experienced user or totally new. We have someone here to actually explain everything to you.